I'm just a nugget and life is a nightmare. Hello, everybody. I'm Jake.
I'm Eric.
These intros get more ridiculouser, and ridiculouser is not even a word.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's just lose all of our train of thought. All right. So,
anyway, this is Nugget Bits, and last time on Doki Doki Adventure... Oh my god. We could turn this into a drinking game. Take a shot every time Jake or Eric screws up the words of the game.
disclaimer, do not actually do this. You will get drunk, and we are not responsible for any sort of incident that you may have while being drunk.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, this is true. Anyway, last time on Doki Doki Literature Club, Sayori pretty much just bumped her head, and she had, like, a nostalgic flashback or something like that.
Sure.
And she also got chased by a groundskeeper. So, anyway, let's show our poem to Sayori first.
Alright, yeah, we had that whole adventure.
Show it to Unicorn Girl. Also known as Bruce's alter ego. Anyway. ...
Eric! I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
Yeah, I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki's the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Well then.
Gotta have a wawa! I'm sorry, I had to.
This is not sponsored.
No, we're not
Okay.
sponsored.
Stop thinking weird things, idiot.
Stop thinking about convenience stores in Eastern Pennsylvania, idiot!
I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write a... How am I supposed to speak?
Why did you turn into a dog? Oh my god. Ugh.
How?
We are professionals.
As you can tell, we only have the highest quality content here on Nugget Bits. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking?
That wasn't a question. But
I'm aware of that.
Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can feel through things.
Oh my god! How are you in college?
I don't know. I think this literature club's making me dumber. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. Maybe if I focus. Actually, we have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting into my business all the time. That still makes sense grammatically, so I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know if I understand.
Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain a thing to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
I mean, they're what? In high school?
You know, it's
Technically still considered a kid at some
that's
point.
still kid,
Yeah.
teenager.
Sayori starts... Oh, sorry.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Eric? Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
When we go home. I'm turning British. Snap!
Oh, did she hit her head on something again?
Ah!
Oh. Well, that's a bit of an overreaction. Like, I'm just writing. I'm just like, pencil point breaks.
Just
Stupid.
yells at the top of their lungs.
Just do that in class one day and see how it turns out.
I broke my pencil!
The middle of a test, the whole room's silent. You just hear people looking around.
The teacher's like, oh, somebody broke their pencil.
Sari hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry!
It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sari clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. I guess.
Alright,
Bottles. Alright.
I'll read it. You're not very good at reading. Bottles.
Well!
I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. That didn't rhyme. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection, damn this is long, my collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after...
Oh, God, sorry.
night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers go up. That up is not there. Like exploring a dark cave. Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping.
Oh my God, why does it keep doing that?
I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? If it's vodka, maybe. I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head.
Well, dang. Dang, Sayori.
Yeah, well, I don't know what that means, but...
Oh. Holy crap! Sari, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being... People are going to be doing the drinking game. They're going to be so wasted. Maybe because I'm so used to being... Oh my god! Maybe... Let's take this one at a time. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful.
Good.
Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best.
Sure.
I'm gonna keep writing until I die!
What a sad life.
Oh, come on.
Just kidding. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sari's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who next?
I don't know.
Alright, let's see how Yuri
Okay.
thinks of this.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Dot dot dot.
Well done, Eric.
Thank you, I chose random words in a dictionary.
Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. And that door. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect.
How do you inspire a door? I don't know.
I don't know!
Just whatever.
You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work out...
Don't feel like you need to work out.
Shut up! Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
Intimate?
Yeah, that sounded a little sketchy to me too.
I see.
That's...
Do you? No. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh god.
Alright. The Raccoon! It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. Then you should call the exterminator. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of... Please stop doing that. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious is well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic... something conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again. What? What?
Alright, this sounds moderately creepy.
Well, I mean, it's Yuri, so it probably is meant to be creepy.
Yeah,
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that! It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
But because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Eric?
Well, yeah, I guess I do. Can we drop the subject?
I feel like everyone is a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener.
Alright, thanks for that, Yuri. Cool. Alright, let's get yelled at by pink-haired woman.
Oh my god.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. I didn't mess up too bad.
No.
And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical. You were probably the most critical.
Hey! What makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll get...
Please allow me to take a sip of water, so I do not screw up my line again.
Well, then keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me not to completely miss the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Eh, you think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength.
Shut up.
But you never really struck me as her type.
Siri has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so...
What? Fluffy?
What?
How can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you?
She's not fat. What are you talking about?
Maybe it's like her personality or something?
It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Oh, well, that's kind of hurtful.
Oh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. So she'll just float into space.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Well,
I don't like Amy. I don't like Amy.
I'll read this one since you're not a
Thank
fan.
you.
Of,
Thank you.
Since you're not a fan of spiders. Well, I'm not either, but
Just read it.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wriggly, hairy,
Ickly?
ugly.
Really?
Icky,
Oh.
wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone.
Okay, I think I actually get the metaphorical use behind this one.
Alright.
It's that you shouldn't judge somebody just because of one thing that they like that you don't like.
Yeah, I've been getting that one.
Yeah.
I've also noticed that this is like the exact opposite viewpoint of what Yuri was talking about.
In a way, yeah, kind of.
It's basically... But yeah. Alright.
Not bad, right?
Sure. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short, like me.
God.
I'm sorry, that was rude.
Wow.
I was just warming up.
Warming up.
I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is...
I sound like a mix between Marge Simpson and Eric Cartman.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this one poem.
No
Alright.
one is not there.
Alright, Marge Cartman.
Oh, God, I don't want to think of that. Why? Why do you do this to me?
I doubt I have to explain it.
Ugh.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogy.
This voice really kills my throat.
And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course! It's about how everyone thinks well, that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you.
Okay, actually it's the same viewpoint, I think.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
But that just makes people stupid.
Oh, wait.
I can agree with that.
Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy.
Okay,
Yeah,
they're on the
okay.
same point.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree with that. That makes sense.
Okay.
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Okay.
To a point. To a point.
To a point. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something. Yuri wrote about something similar today, and I still can't speak.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Just involving doors, probably.
Would you shut up?
Ugh. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Not to get us trouble finding words.
I guess I should not try to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
I'm sorry for anybody who is annoyed by this voice. It's kind of meant to be annoying.
It fits the character.
Yeah.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it.
There's gonna be one tomorrow. Well, there's one left.
Yep.
Monica.
Hi again, Eric.
Oh boy.
How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. ...
All right. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time.
They're interesting, alright.
And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Alright.
Alright.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful. Is this about somebody having a seizure?
Oh my god!
I'm sorry, that was dark.
Oh my god!
Seizures aren't funny. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, and piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine. Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. I don't think that would work. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
What?
I don't know.
Save me.
You should probably save.
Well, yes, but
Okay.
It's even more abstract than your last one. I don't think there was even a meaning to take out of it.
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kinda like playing with my space on the paper.
I could see that. You're not very popular with environmentalists.
That's a good one. I like that.
Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Okay, now we're breaking the fourth wall.
Thanks for breaking the fourth wall, game. Yes.
You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? I'm pointing at that door. I hope Yuri doesn't see that. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing?
Monica.
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too.
Oh yeah, that'll totally work.
Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holding it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You did it! You did already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no! It's not a bad idea! But I didn't sign up for this, you know?
Thanks.
There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that!
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagine it. Yuri shakes off Yuri.
Are you a Taylor Swift fan? You just said shake it off.
I'm so sorry to the viewers for me making some kind of Taylor Swift reference accidentally. Please, I am not a fan. Anyway, imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings and wasting paper. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. I'm using the same voice for the same character. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with the others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
That door. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree, I guess.
Do you really agree?
No, I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Least we could do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri.
Oh my god!
Oh
my god! That is the worst! That is the worst throat stroke I've ever had in my entire life! I'll be right back.
You cannot see it on Facecam, but Jake is currently banging his head against a door for the remarkably terrible throat stroke that just happened.
Let me try this again.
But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific person she has in mind for herself.
You said person.
Poem. Sorry. She then stands behind the podium. Oh my god. The title... Okay.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
I'm going to stop it here because we have quite a bit.
Yeah.
Here. We'll find out what this poem is about.
In the next part.
The next part.
And for anyone wondering, yes, I am a male, and yes, I am able to do a girl voice very well. I don't know why, but in all honesty, I think it's kind of funny. So I can care less.
Whatever.
So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, comment, share, whatever the heck you want to do. And subscribe if you enjoy our ADC. We post videos every Monday and Thursday. Anyway, this has been Nugget Bits. I'm Jake.
I'm Eric.
This has been Nugget Bits. I said that twice, and we are out of here.
Bye!
Bye!